Are you a believer? The Toronto Raptors, 7-3 in the past 10 games. They've won 6 of their last 8 games. They have big wins over the Rockets. Who else did they also just beat? I'm sorry, I had all my research queued up, and then sure enough, I lost it. But the Rockets have been, not the Rockets, the Raptors. The Raptors have been playing really, really well as of late. So basically they've beat Houston, New Orleans, and the Knicks in a row. They've beat New Orleans actually twice in the past 5 games. They've only lost to the Celtics and to the Wizards in their past 6. They also beat Utah. They beat Portland this season. They beat Philly, and then they got a win against the Bulls. So with the Raptors, like you said on the happy hour that we had the other day, they're just trying to, stay relevant. But they got some pretty solid wins. I mean, they beat the Rockets team. The Rockets been beating the shit out of everybody, pretty much.
Yeah, but if you watch that game, it was just an off night for Houston. They missed a lot of shots that they usually would hit. Yeah, but
Houston is going to encounter that a lot this season, and a lot in the playoffs too, where they just have off nights.
The thing that helps them is Chris Paul to me. I was watching that game, if Chris Paul was playing right now, this wouldn't be going on. Because what would happen is you would put Chris Paul with the second unit instead of having fucking Eric Gordon run point guard with the second unit. So then the pace would stay the same the entire game. But back to Toronto.
DeMar is putting up 24.7 points a game, 4.5 assists, 4.2 rebounds a game. He's getting about a steal. Kyle Lowry is only averaging 14.9 points a game this season, 7.2 assists, 5.5 rebounds, which is not bad, but I expected him to be more around 20 to 22. Recently. He has been,
he'll
but
get there.
But he's definitely not an all-star up to this point. But
Dude,
you got on the Raptors jersey. Go ahead.
I'm always going to be a Toronto Raptors believer. But do you guys think at this point, predictions, do you think they'll make the playoffs?
Yeah, they'll make the playoffs. Toronto will make the playoffs every year. They'll be a top 4 seed in the East every year, and maximum their potential was a second round team. I've said this many times. At this point, Toronto is just trying to hold on to the best stretch in their franchise history. As much as you love Vince Carter, as much as you might love Chris Bosh, this Toronto team is the best stretch in their franchise history. They've peaked out. There is really no they not gonna get bad enough to get really good again.
Sorry, there's an aircraft flying over our head.
They're not gonna get bad enough to get really good again, and there's really no moves they can make that can make them elite.
Hold on, just wait until the air.
Yeah, might as well wait.
So basically, they're just holding on to the best stretch in their franchise history. You have 2 guys on the team that are gonna go in the Raptors. It's gonna be in the Raptors Hall of Fame. So it's you know what? Why not hold on to it? Also, Toronto is very interested in basketball. As Canada as a whole right now, it's very interested in basketball. I think the last two of the last 4 number 1 picks have come from Canada. Wiggins has come from Canada. You've got a whole bunch of prospects who come down from Canada now. Toronto, Canada as a whole is interested in basketball. You want to put a team out there that's competitive so you can get playoff revenue every single year, which is what the Raptors are. The Raptors are 3rd in points. The Raptors are a good team. They're not going to be bad. They're going to make the playoffs. They're going to have probably 2 All-Stars every single year, but believing in them for what? I don't believe they can do any actual damage. They're just like the Hawks were throughout the mid-2000s. Remember when the Hawks would win 50 games every single year throughout the mid-2000s? Yeah. But you was they're going to lose in the first, second round every year. Yeah. They really just taking their place.
That's just such a tough position to be in because you're never going to get a great draft pick out of that.
Yeah.
You're just you're just stuck in limbo for a very long time. Like you said, the Hawks. There 2010.
Yeah, which is why I thought they shouldn't have thrown Kyle Lowry that contract.
No, you have to. Being good.
You don't have to.
Listen, this is why you don't want to let this stretch go. You got to think from an organizational standpoint. We've got the country interested We've got the country interested in basketball. We're making money. Why would I just blow it all up?
You're not blowing it all up. You re-signed DeMar. Get rid of Kyle Lowry.
If you get rid of Kyle Lowry, bring in who? You're blowing it all up. You got 2 guys on the team right now who are beloved by the fan base, and their jerseys are going to go in the rafters when they're done playing. This is the best stretch in your franchise history. They're winning.
They winning what? They not winning shit. They get smacked every year in the second round. They get smacked.
Listen.
They're the Clippers East.
Yes.
They get smacked every year in the second round. Smacked.
In order for you to get bad, you had to get rid of DeMar and Lowry. That's the only way. DeMar and Lowry and trade Valanciunas in order for you to really get
Honestly, I think they still should try to move Valanciunas.
They should try to move. Nobody's gonna take Valanciunas right now. He's playing god awful. I'm pretty sure his trade value is extremely low.